Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We sell on our lock shop key cylinders, replacement key cylinders. Now you can use these to replace your current key cylinder and change your existing lock to a fresh key. If you're worried about people having your keys, or if you just want to key match everything the same, you can do that. Now some key cylinders from buildings you might have a funny shaped key, a security key. You might not be able to get keys for that anymore, and you might want to just put a new cylinder in there, so then you can move over to a standard key. Standard key with it you can get duplicated, standard key that'll give you no troubles. Now as long as you have either a Lockwood or a commercial grade type of lock, you can actually buy these replacement cylinders. These replacement cylinders are not suitable for your typical hardware style Icon or lane locks that you would buy from the hardware. They're just too cheap and nasty to have replacement cylinders for. So if you've got a Carbine, a Slage, a Brava commercial grade knob set, most likely you'll have a cylinder in your knob set like this. Some of which have different tails on it, and if it's got this screw threading on the back, you can take off your old tail and put on your new tail, so that way you can have the right desired length. Now there's two types of very common cylinders we do sell, and if it's not on our cylinder knob set cylinder page, then we don't have it. Now to identify the difference between these cylinders here, these ones are what we call PD cylinders. They have this screw-on cap at the back, and you can replace the tails. They have a little pin in there, you push in and you rotate it to get the tail off. As you'll see at the front, they've got a slight slant at the front. These are used on knob sets, which is a round knob, or they can be used on a lever set, which is a long lever that you push down. So either way, those cylinders are quite compatible. The next one is the Lockwood 530 or 930 series. This one is unique because it has two little like triangles on the back here, and this is common for Lockwood 530 locks or lever knobs to have this configuration of cylinder. So if you've got a Lockwood, you can certainly use that. But just because it is branded Lockwood doesn't mean it is that actual cylinder. You will have to have a look at your cylinder before purchasing, so that you know what you're actually purchasing. Some Lockwood locks even do use these PD cylinders as well. So just because your cylinder might look the same doesn't mean it is compatible. You do actually have to check, because there's so many cylinders out there. If you've got a cheap and nasty lock, we don't sell the cylinders. We only sell it really for this range here, which is the commercial grade knob set and lever set, and the Lockwood knob set and lever set, 530 and 570. Now, if you want to order new cylinders and swap out, let's say, a bunch of locks, you can do that. You can order 5, 10 of them, as many as you want, and they can all have the same key. That's called keyed alike. If you wish to order 10 of them with all different keys, that would be keyed to differ. If you would like to order, let's say, one cylinder, and you'd like it matched to a deadbolt that you've just ordered as well from our lock shop, you can do that by selecting key alike to order, and what we'll do is we'd match that to the actual deadbolt, and then you would have the same key for that, so you could use those keys across to the other lock. Options of more keys are available. When you key match cylinders, if you were to key match all these 3 cylinders, you would end up with 2 keys in total, so keep that in mind when you're ordering, so you can order extra keys, as many as you need. So just because your cylinders, it's a knob set or a lever, please check your cylinder before ordering. For these ones here, these PD cylinders, it doesn't matter if the tail is vertical or it's going left to right, that is all actually adjustable. We also do sell some more parts for these in cylinder parts accessories. So if you want a different tail, or if you're missing the tail, or you've lost a spring or something, you can find it in there. These type of cylinders here are compatible with restricted key systems, which we also do. They can also be suitable for a 5-pin or a 6-pin Lockwood style key. That's quite common. And we also do have them for the TE2 profile, which is the typical Gainsborough key, identifiable by the little square that's taken out of the front there. So if you wanted to, we could match it up to whichever system you wanted to use with whichever locks you purchased from us. For further information, just hit that email button. There's a little blue button in the middle of the page there on the right hand side. Just hit that if you've got further questions. And now you know what type of knob set cylinders we sell, and you know how to identify them and whether or not they're compatible with yours. Thanks for watching.